If I'm really like fool.
So this will be aXuis versus the boss. 'Cause there was someone named the boss in the clan, so I'm gonna get really confused with that. As Nerox, you can take us away. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. No, it's Nyrox.
Nyrox.
You already said
Nyrox.
Nyroxes. Because like
Nyrox.
Husky started with it, because it's like in American, my name is spelled Nyroxes. And yeah. So in the
Alright.
bottom left, we got aXuis as the orange Terran. And in the top right, we got bOss as the red Zerg. And this is gonna be a CVT on Derelict Watcher, and score right now is 1-1.
This is a very good map for Zerg because of all the open space. I mean, it's really easy to get us around if you're not, if the Terran isn't watching his army.
Yeah, that's true. But as well, it's really hard to defend the 4th or 5th base here on that map. So it's really coming down to the 3-base play of the Zerg, how well he's gonna do it and how good he can defend his 4th. Like, if he can defend his 4th, well, he's in a really good position on that map.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategies these guys pull out. We don't really know what happened other than who won games from earlier this series. It is game 3, so if there was a little bit of cheese or not going on. And we're going to see a hatchery first from bOss as...
Pretty normal in this TVZ matchup.
Yeah.
15 hatch or maybe 16 if you fucked a little bit up with building drones or being on the desktop or something like that.
And aXuis is he...
He's going for a 1-Rex expand.
Yeah, he's got to. He'll scout this hatch first, and he should know it's a hatch first and expand right away. How do you feel about the expansion on the low ground, though?
He's scouting, so that's no real problem about that. So that's a good choice of him. The orbital command is already in position. You don't need to fly it down or something like that. He's taking the early gas here. He wants to have really early speed, I think, but he should take the drones out after he got 100 gas, or maybe leave one in there, because he will lose way too many minerals with such an early gas, because there is no Reaper build, and aXuis is going way more economy heavy.
Do you think we're going to see a third CC come down?
Yeah, I think he's going for his first 3cc double eBay double gas build. I think something like that, like a really standard macro build from Terran, which is really greedy but can't be really punished that much.
And the boss hasn't pulled out those drones from his gas yet.
Yeah, his mineral income will be shut down really hard, and everything is going to be delayed. The 3rd base is going to be delayed. If he goes more queens, it will be delayed. So I don't know what he's actually aiming for. And oh my god, aXuis is attacking his expansion. I think there was a little bit of a misclick there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I saw it and I was like, what is he actually attacking that?
Yeah, I thought he's attacking like the rocks or something.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Why is it that bad? I think they're mind games, maybe.
My bad. Yeah, that was it was definitely a misclick, and
it's actually really good here from aXuis. Know that he could have killed that Overlord, but you never know if there is coming a swarm of speedlings and speedling banelings towards your base. So he just did a little bit of damage to it and went away, because he doesn't have a wall up yet. So it's actually, he didn't took the risk, which paid off for bOss right now, but that's actually fine. And he's going for a lot of early barracks this year, and maybe we're gonna see him siege tank play.
yeah, I was thinking about that. He's got, he added 2 more racks. He's getting reactors on them, and what do you think about bOss taking the 3rd the 12 o'clock position instead of at the 3 o'clock position.
I think that's mind games. Like, if aXuis is going to scout the third base,
Yeah,
he will think there is going to be a 2-base hole and then maybe overreacts to it. So I don't know if bOss has something in mind with that, but that's actually not that bad idea. Like, it would be crucial if it's a Grandmaster versus a Grandmaster, but on this level it's not that crucial. As well, there are already spores going down way too early. They cost minerals for nothing. Like, they have no use yet, and there was no reason to put them down. As well, aXuis has way too much production up, like everything going at the same time, so he can't really produce something right now. Like, his production will kick in like 1 or 2 minutes really hard until his 30C is finished, and he can drop down at mute.
yeah, and aXuis is checking that 3 o'clock position and doesn't see a third hatchery there.
So maybe he's gonna throw down some more bunkers. He doesn't know what's just coming. He has not that many units out on the field, and as well, there is no upgrades from bOss, so that's really weird. Infestor Pit is on the way and Roach Speed, so he's maybe going for Roach Infestor, but he's still building links, so I don't really know what he's actually aiming for.
Yeah, and there's not even an Evo chamber down on the field yet, and he's only taking 1 gas at the natural, which is
And he's
just a
building
little strange.
Yeah, and he's building 4 Banelings and Baneling Speed. Like, I think he's going for Ling, Roach, Bane, Infestor, which is really mobile, but can't really deal that good versus drops, but on the map it's a really strong army. But without upgrades, this army is gonna be shut down pretty easily. And aXuis is gonna drop down some missile turrets without even knowing they're coming mutas or not. That's but just a little of mineral investment which he's doing there, so that won't hurt him much.
Yeah, you never know when that, or if that Muta switch will be coming with against the Zerg. So I don't agree with 2 missile turrets, maybe just the 1. The other thing is that if bOss decides to burrow some infestors and move them into
The base,
aXuis
he has
base,
already.
yeah, he already has detection out.
Okay, he's gonna take the third base there. The mule will be killed immediately by these links, I think, and he needs to lift off this OC. Or he's gonna defend it with his army. Yeah, he's gonna lift it and the mule is gonna die. Oh, bOss needs to be careful. He's running roaches into the army for free. Oh, some banelings. Oh, some nice hits by the banelings here. The links are going to do a lot of damage as well with this mid-lines hits. Yeah, all marines getting cleaned up here.
Yeah.
And actually, bOss isn't in a bad shape. Yeah, he's behind in upgrades, but he took down the whole army of aXuis and as well denying his third.
Unfortunately, when aXuis moved out there, he doesn't have any medevacs. They're just being built now.
Yeah,
And that was delayed because he had so many racks and a factory. Well, he needs a factory, but he had two more racks than he needed at that point. And some nice Widow Mine shots going off there as those lings were trying to get away.
the overseers are incoming, more banelings being morphed, so there's going a Ling Baneling Infestor without any upgrades. I think when aXuis 2-2 is coming into play, bosses will be really having trouble stopping any bio attack here. And as well, Packfishing Glance was not upgraded from the Infestor Pit, so there will be no 75 energy Infestors out. And he's going to Hive and double Evil Chamber. Now he realizes he needs the upgrades, and he's going to Hive, maybe already for early Ultralisks.
Yeah, and there's a double medevac drop coming up, and he's gonna fly right over this third base and see that the boss took this third base, which I don't think he knew about till right now.
Oh, this Widow Mine could be crucial. He needs to pull the drones away immediately, and that was what he does. And the Widow Mine doesn't get a shot off. Maybe they will if some lings are coming. Oh my god, a Widow Mine! Oh god. Yeah, that were some crucial shots. Like, they took down like 20 lings for
that
2
was
shots,
like it hurt.
so that was pretty nice. And now he's scared if there are more shots, but there aren't. And he's gonna clean up that drop pretty easily after losing a lot of units, which made him behind in supply right now. Like, he's down by 20 supply. But he's starting his 1-1 now, when aXuis 2-2 is almost finished. But he has his 4th up and running right now with some drones at it.
What do you think about all that lost mining time from that drop?
Oh my god, why is he starting a lair?
For bOss, I think
That's
that's a
strange.
mistake.
Yeah, that's a mistake. And the lost mining time was not that like crucial, but the initial 20 links he lost with it made the drop really, really worth it.
Yeah, he only lost 3 drones there, so it wasn't really a big loss. But definitely the drones were, and aXuis is taking his 3rd base or his 4th base behind this.
Yeah. Ultralisk Cavern isn't built. He's still behind in supply, and the upgrades 2-2 kicked in. There is no... Oh, nice funnel on some units. There is no shield for Marines yet, so he shouldn't attack right now, because it's like 5 HP for every Marine or something like that. Widow Mines are positioned really, really well. He's going to send in some links, try to trigger the Widow Mines. Some Overlords are going to die. Oh, he should send his army on 1 clutch. Oh, really nice Widow Mine hit there. There's still no upgrades, so this army is going to be really hard to be defeated. Oh, he should try to split his army and then go in. He can build Ultralisks right now, so he should build Ultralisk and maybe trigger some Widow Mines with infested Terrans. Like, the Ultralisk would help so much right now.
Yeah,
It
he
would
can't
tank
be
so
running
much
all the lings in like that, because
Oh.
the Widow Mines will just destroy everything.
Yeah,
And
like sieges right now, everything gets destroyed. But maybe he's gonna clean up the army. No, the medevac count is too high and the two upgrades are too strong. Oh my god, he's rebuilding on 26 links. He should have built like 10 Ultralisks to stop this attack and do anything. His 1-1 upgrades are through, but he has like no really units which dealing damage. Maybe he doesn't realize his Ultralisk Cavern is through, so I don't know right now, but he could build a lot of Ultralisks.
yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but he had the layer building at the natural, and he canceled it.
Okay.
So that was another mistake from
uh,
bOss.
Yeah, and he's thinking right now, my god, I'm completely supply blocked, I can't build anything, and yeah, that's pretty much lost. My micro is terrible, yeah. I think the fault was that he took really late upgrades, and as well that he didn't immediately switch into Ultralisks after he lost the attack, because he could have cleaned up this army pretty easily with the Ultralisks.
Yeah, because there's no Marauders out. And
Ultralisk doing really well with Marines, Biomine.
yeah, I don't think aXuis has the micro to kite Ultras
Yeah.
all day.
But yeah, the game seems really over. Anyways,